And hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we are back inside of our Minecraft world. It's been a while, but it is what it is. So today we're going to be starting on kind of the underwater section here. I mentioned last time that I wanted to make kind of like an underwater thing going on here. I don't really know what I want to do over here yet. I figure the path is going to have to incorporate some way down into the underwater portion anyway. So what I'm thinking is we're going to work on that first. I'm thinking like an underwater dome sort of thing. And then we'll figure out what's up here later. I got some water breathing and stuff, and if we just come down here, which it's hitting nighttime, which isn't good for visibility, but basically I got this set up here. It's just kind of a marker for where it's gonna be. I'm thinking it's gonna be a doorway, couple in, and then we'll move into an actual dome-like structure. I'm not gonna show all that much of the building for this just because visibility is horrible down here, but I'm gonna get this going to the point where it's a little more visible and stuff, and we'll go from there. Alright, so we're starting to come to a close on the basic construction. I've gotten the dome all done. Right now I'm just finishing filling in the interior. It's not a full dome. It just goes up, 5 blocks and then comes over to a flat roof. I thought about bringing it out to a full dome, but I don't know. I kind of like it where it's at. I don't really feel a huge need to have it be super massive in that regard. I'm fine with it just coming out to a medium height. I do hope this looks well from the outside. That's my only concern since I've been inside of it for a while. I don't know, like, it's tall enough I can put some trees in it. I'm not sure exactly what I want to put in it. My thought process was just kind of going with the greenery and the wildlife. I don't know, that's just kind of what I've liked for my build style in general, is to do stuff like that. But we'll see. But yeah, that should be it for making everything not water down here. Just gotta clear all this out and then replace some of the gravel flooring with dirt so that the grass can grow out. I still have a bunch more grass actually. I did kind of go sparingly with it. It all grows out anyway. I put enough down that it'll be just fine. I'll just, like, I don't know, throw some grass over here and it'll do just fine. I do need to break off the side. I was thinking of having this come in here, but yeah, it's a lot better like that. Just kind of with the flat to the stone brick rather than trying to do any extra, or straight to the glass without any extra stone brick inside. I don't know, I kind of wanted to offset it a little bit, but it just looked really weird. And then, yeah, hopefully this will look good once the grass and stuff's in it. I'm gonna finish up placing the dirt, and then we'll take a look from outside. Alright, so it's pretty noticeable under the water. I'm thinking maybe I'll get some glowstone or maybe sea lanterns. I don't know if I want to go through the work of getting sea lanterns since I don't have anything set up for Prismarine or anything like that yet. But, man, the rain's obnoxious. But I do kind of want to light up the surrounding area just to make it more obvious. Like you can see it just fine down there, but it's not super, like, stand out-ish. So I'm thinking I might try and gather some more coral and then get some glowstone and kind of light it up. That's kind of future. I think lighting up kind of the surroundings is something I might do now. But as for adding coral and stuff, that's probably a future thing. But I kind of want to add some lighting and then get some leaves and some saplings and see if I can get some life going on in there. We'll see. I'm going to mess around with it for a second and we'll see what I get to. Alright, I haven't done anything with the interior of the dome, but just lighting up the surroundings and kind of making this whole, I don't know what the term would be, but this whole pocket of water lit up underneath just really helps the overall appearance. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. I am thinking, so I mentioned that I might want to make like a pathway into the tunnel instead of leaving it as like an opening down there. I think if that's the case, if I stick with that, we're probably going to do like a glass tunnel that leads out and connects underneath the water to kind of a staircase that'll go up and meet up with the pathway over here. Like it'll meet up somewhere over here and then there'll be a staircase that goes down and around into the dome. I think that's where I'm leaning for, if that's what we're doing. That's where I'm leaning for this. I'm not completely sold, but that's kind of where I'm currently at. I also have, that's a piece of gravel. I thought that was a piece of glowstone. Couldn't quite tell from the distance, but yeah, that's where I'm at currently. We do have other stuff to get done. I know I still have a lot of stuff to do in the village and all that. So far from complete by any means, but yeah, I'm happy with where the dome's currently at. I think I'll probably call that there for working down here for today. I've already spent a couple hours on it and, kind of done with it for the moment. Alright, so I'm looking around the village and I'm thinking we need to start tearing some of this stuff down. These houses and stuff, the old houses are really becoming more and more of an eyesore. Oh, my dog's barking. Like it's hit a point where they're doing nothing but adding to problems with how the village looks. Overall, I'm really happy with the most recent house I built, which I could just been a couple months, so like but yeah, I'm pretty happy with how the house looks, and because of that I'm extra unhappy with all of the old houses around. So I'm at least gonna tear down this house here that, well, it's kind of too late to decide not to. But I also think I'm gonna tear down the chapel thing. And then we'll look at rebuilding over here in the future. But I just figure for the moment getting rid of this is probably for the best. Now, one last thing I wanted to go over real quick, which is how the future of the channel is gonna be. I just wanted to briefly touch on this. I don't want to spend a bunch of time, but I did figure I should at least mention it. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I'm gonna be uploading all that much for the near future. I definitely want to continue, but I don't know. I haven't had much interest in it. I've been busy with school, all that stuff. So like, it's kind of, will I continue? Will I not? I don't know. I'm not sure. Obviously, my main priority lies on, school and stuff like that. So I'm not like, gonna be focusing primarily on the channel at any point, but I don't know. We'll see. Depending on how things go for the near future, I may spend a bit more time on the channel than I have over the last couple months of no uploads. We'll see. I guess really all I have to say is it's all kind of up in the air. I don't have any like answer like, yeah, I'm gonna for sure get back to posting, or no, I'm for sure not going to, or I'm gonna at least try and post X. I don't have anything like that for the moment. I just kind of want to get back into it, and yeah, we'll see. As a side note, I have I mentioned I was going to do this a while ago, but I have reopened the Discord server. For anybody that's interested in joining the Discord server. For those who don't know, we had one a while back, and then it got raided a couple times, and I was just kind of fed up with it, so we shut it down. And just were like, yeah, anybody who's still in it can stay, but besides that, we're done. I am planning on reopening it. Link should be in the description. But yeah, that's where everything should be at. We'll see what the future holds. Only time will tell. But yeah. Sorry for rambling a bit there. I'm also, if you guys couldn't tell, I'm a bit rusty when it comes to talking for YouTube stuff. So like I'm talking a bit slow and awkwardly compared to how I normally would be. But yeah. Alright, so now we have this area clear out. I don't like that this isn't grass here. Let's actually quickly replace this. Oh, okay. About to say, where's my piece of dirt? I have a bunch of blocks and stuff I'm going to have to go organize in the chests, but yeah. Looking good. I definitely think this looks, the village overall looks better with that as empty space. These houses here don't look bad, but they don't particularly look good either. I feel pretty similarly about these. Like, I know I mentioned in the past that these are designs that are taken from a project me and Riptide did together. And I just went ahead and was like, you know what? You know, I'm going to reuse the design somewhere since I haven't used them in a while anyway. And so then I put them in here. I don't like. I really liked them at the time. Me and Riptide, I feel like, did a pretty decent job with it. But then I look over at this house that I built, and I'm like, man, I would much rather have more houses like this around. So we'll see what I do. I need to finish building around the rest of the village before I even consider it. The village has been a very long project that has been slow work. So, like, I'm not in any hurry to tear anything down is kind of what I'm saying. I want to build something here, something to replace those buildings, and then I'm thinking I'll do like a marketplace or something up there. And then once I've done all that stuff, we can look at it and go, do I want to tear those down and replace them? Or do I want to leave them there and they'll be a finished part of the village? That'll be up for debate. We'll see. The village is something that I plan to kind of continue working on as a bit of a like slowly but surely, at least every once in a while coming in and building something in it. And, you know, it's kind of my long-lasting project for the moment. It's not as impressive as some of the other stuff I've done, which makes it kind of awkward that it's the long-lasting project, but it is what it is. Alright everyone, I would like to thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. God bless. Bye-bye.